Welcome to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie, aka Gabbie. This is a space where we talk business, growth, and the messy middle of entrepreneurship, with a little real life mixed in. Every week, I'll bring you clarity, confidence, and momentum to help you create your version of success. Grab your coffee and let's dive in. It's day 28 of the 90-day CEO Sprint, and I get this question all the time. What's the best tech? Here's the truth. The, quote, best tech is the tech you'll actually use consistently. Hey there, welcome back to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie, aka Gabbie. I'm a business strategist, accountability coach, and the founder of Business Growth Society and VIP. I help entrepreneurs simplify strategy, implement systems, and grow with clarity, content, community, and action. Today we're talking about choosing your tech stack, specifically your email platform, without the overwhelm. We'll cover what I ask my clients, ESP versus CRM, ESP versus CRM, and hybrids. 3 platforms I recommend, and a simple starter plan you can finish in under an hour. The best tech myth. There isn't one perfect platform. There's only the right platform for your stage of business, your use case, what you need it to do, and your capacity, what you actually keep up with. If a tool looks fancy but you avoid opening it, it's the wrong tool for now. Questions I ask my clients before picking tech. Grab your planner. Answer these quickly. What's your primary goal for email in the next 90 days? Grow your list, nurture, or sell an offer. What's your current list size, cold versus warm? How many forms, lead magnets do you have now or soon? Do you need automations beyond a basic welcome series? Do you need a sales pipeline tracking or broadcast emails, or is simple automation enough? What's your budget, monthly and annual? Who will manage it, just you or a VA? What other tools must it integrate with right now? Check out calendar, course, shopping, all the other apps that you have. What's your sending frequency? Weekly, 2 times a week, promo windows, rarely? That should not be your answer, but for most of us, it is. What's your export plan? If you outgrow it in 6 to 12 months, what are you going to do? No lock-in mindset. If you outgrow it, but maybe you won't. Choose the platform, not a YouTube ad, or not what the latest guru is using. Don't compare your database to somebody else's. Next, ESP versus CRM and hybrids. This is going to be in plain language. You're thinking, what the heck is an ESP? It means email service provider. It sends emails, manages lists, tags, segments, basic automations, welcome series, simple funnels. Great if you primarily need to grow and nurture your list and send campaigns. CRM. It's a customer relationship management. Tracks contacts through sell stages like a pipeline. It logs interactions, deals, tasks, and usually includes email, automation, and reporting. It's great if you sell services, have a sales process, or need team visibility. Hybrid. Some tools blend both email, forms, landing pages, and lightweight CRM pipeline. It's great if you want one login and you're growing into more complex journeys. My 3 recommendations by use case, like how are you going to use them? These are my best recommendations that a lot of my clients use and systems that I set up for them. MailerLite. It's an ESP hybrid light sort of platform. It's very clean, simple, and it's fast to launch. It has landing pages, forms, basic automations, decent deliverability, and very fair pricing. It's ideal for creators, coaches, and service pros who want beautiful, simple emails and a welcome plus nurture without a 20-step setup. Mailchimp. It's more of an ESP with a few extras. It's familiar, it has tons of templates, it's straightforward with broadcasting, and it has slightly improved its automation recently. It's great for small businesses testing different segments, newsletters, and just basic journeys. It's ideal if you want quick wins and lots of pre-built layouts. HubSpot. It's a CRM and marketing hub, and this is a more kind of like the Mercedes of the bunch. It can be very costly. It's extremely powerful with your contact record, your deals, kind of like pipelines and tasks. It has a lot of reporting, and the automation is amazing, but very robust, but it also can be very intimidating. It's ideal for scaling your service business or anyone with a sales pipeline, multiple offers, and a team. The setup is heavy. It really is. But it is a true single source as you grow. Like it can be your tool for a very long time. In fact, you probably will never outgrow it. Kind of the rule of thumb would be if you're starting and you want something simple, I would say MailerLite, and it will grow with you as well. And for some people, they never outgrow it. A small business that has template friendly would be Mailchimp, and then scaling, growing, big team, or really having like a pipeline, I would recommend HubSpot. There's different levels of HubSpot. And so if you need something a bit more powerful than like MailerLite or Mailchimp, HubSpot is the perfect option. Next, send consistently. Don't blast a cold list. You'll want to warm up gently if you've been ignoring your list. Don't all of a sudden start emailing people every day that are on your list. Build up to that gradually. And then remove any hard bounces or inactive people quarterly. Like your email list is your most valuable asset in your business, but also don't just have people hanging out there that may not be interested in your content. Yes, I tell you not to assume that people are not interested. They will unsubscribe if they're not. But if someone hasn't read an email, clicked an email in a quarter, 3 months, they're probably not interested. Even those that don't reply or buy an offer, they open the email, they click the email, they do something. So you can always give them a last chance. Like for people who have not opened an email for a quarter, send them an email and say, hey, I noticed, that maybe you may not be interested in these emails anymore. My feelings won't be hurt. Please unsubscribe here. Or check out ABC, XYZ, and they might re-engage because they have that fear of missing out. But there's no reason to leave somebody in database or have them receive your emails if they're not interested. I know I try to delete anything and unsubscribe to anything that I'm no longer interested in. But if I receive an email and it says, hey, do you want to unsubscribe? My feelings won't be hurt. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. And I click their offer so they know that I am interested in staying on the list. So just something to think about there. Let's see. Plain language subject lines and a consistent sender name. So you need to make sure that you are from an ESP or CRM in order to validate the intent message so that you don't end up in someone's spam folder. And if you're consistent with your branding and your email subjects and who it's from, people will more often read the email, but it'll also be delivered more frequently from the other side. Like Gmail won't throw it into spam. Fewer better emails is better than more ignored emails. So just try and quality over quantity. But if you have amazing emails, then send them daily. I know I get daily emails from certain companies, but it also depends on what sort of business that you have. As long as you're providing value, people don't mind you popping in their inbox. Here is a simple 60-minute starter plan that you can do today. Okay, so in your chosen tool, whatever it might be, whether it is MailerLite, ConvertKit, Mailchimp, HubSpot, there's a million. Aweber, gosh, there's so many. Just pick one, or whatever you have, whatever you're using. As long as it's not Gmail or Outlook, you cannot send emails to a database through Gmail. It's actually a violation. So you have to, if you're marketing, you have to use a tool. It's a regulation. So pick whichever one you're going to do. There's plenty out there. Create a list and a form, first name plus email, and build a welcome series, like 3 emails. Email 1, here's your thing plus what you expect. Email 2 in the sequence would be your story plus how you help plus one CTA, one call to action. And then your third email in that sequence would be like a quick win tutorial or a checklist and a reply prompt. And then you're going to tag the source. So you will create a tag source, which lead magnet or opt-in they came from. Add your footer details, address, unsubscribe links. You have to have that unsubscribe link there. And then embed the form on your site or link in your bio and test by opting in. So test it out. Opt into your own little magnet. And that's done. There you go. You will have created a little form, gathering people's email and providing them with some value with a 3 email sequence. It really is that simple. Here's your quick guide. If you need speed and simplicity, I would recommend MailerLite. If you need polished templates, you could use Mailchimp. If you want to have a pipeline sales task and robust automation, you would pick HubSpot. If you're on the fence, start simple, because you can always migrate later to something different, something better, something bigger, or something smaller. I think it's best just to start out simple and whatever works for you, but you need to have whether an ESP or a CRM. So here's your challenge. Pick your platform and don't overthink it. Set up one form plus a 3 email welcome sequence. Publish the form link in your bio and pin selling just helping. So just reintroducing yourself to your database if you have not been consistent with it. And remember, consistency is the strategy. If you need help choosing and setting up a CRM or an ESP, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at Stephanie Marie at Gabbie and Company. That's Gabbie and Company.com. Or you can join me inside Business Growth Society VIP. The link is in the show notes. If you prefer a one-on-one, book a session through my Stand store or send me an email and I will send you a link to set up a strategy call. And we will get busy on your ESP CRM and find the tool that's best for you. Or if you need help implementing the tool that you already have, that's a great way to do it if you prefer a one-on-one. And I just want you to always remember that I'm here to help you create your version of success and help you choose the tech that you'll actually use and love. I'm here to cheer you on. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I just want to say thank you all for your support, and I would love for you to refer my podcast to any of your friends or acquaintances that you think may benefit. And if you can just share it, like it, and continue to follow, that is amazing. If you have a topic that you would like for me to cover, please send me an email at heydere@gabbieandcompany.com. That's GABBIE and company.com. I want to be able to provide you with the content that you need and want and continue showing up for you daily. So until next time, have an amazing day. And remember, we're creating your version of success. Thanks for listening to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie. If today's episode gave you clarity, confidence, or momentum, hit subscribe and share it with a friend who needs it too. Want to go deeper? You can join me inside Business Growth Society or email me at stephaniemarie@gabbieandcompany to see how we can work together. Remember, stop overthinking, start building, and create your version of success. I'll see you next time.